Good morning. This is Hope Reactor. Now, let's begin today's news.
The truth verification crisis. Can we still trust the internet? What if tomorrow you watched a video so powerful that it could change the world, but nobody could prove whether it was real or fake? Today, we are no longer entering an era where fake content is increasing. We are entering an era where proving the truth itself is becoming difficult. As artificial intelligence advances, the line between reality and fiction is becoming increasingly blurred. And in the years ahead, the most important question may not be what we believe, but why we believe it. The photos, videos, and news stories you see every day, some of them may contain realities that never actually existed, realities created entirely by AI. But the problem is not simply that fake content is increasing. The bigger problem is that even real content is becoming harder to trust. AI-generated images and videos have improved at an astonishing pace. In many cases, distinguishing them from reality is becoming nearly impossible. Around the world, fake political speeches, fabricated war footage, and manipulated evidence have already spread online. Researchers have a name for the danger this creates. They call it the liar's dividend. When deception becomes common, even genuine evidence begins to lose credibility. In other words, the crisis we face is not merely a fake content problem. It is a crisis of verification, a crisis of proving what is true. But many people misunderstand the situation. Is AI really the problem? Not exactly. AI is only a tool. The real problem is that our systems for verification have not kept up with technology. Think about it. The internet gave everyone the ability to publish information. That was one of humanity's greatest achievements. But the systems that verify who created something, whether it has been altered or where it originally came from, have barely evolved. In a sense, we are using 21st century AI while relying on 20th century trust systems. So is there any reason for hope? Actually, yes. Around the world, new solutions are already being developed. One of the most promising is called content credentials. Think of it as a digital passport for information. From the moment a photo or video is created, it can record who created it, what edits were made, and whether AI was involved. Just as food products have labels showing where they come from, information can now have a traceable history. If an image is altered, that history changes. If AI was used, that information can be recorded as well. Another important solution is digital signatures. Why do you trust online banking transactions? Because systems exist to verify identity. The same principle is now being applied to information. In the future, trusted news organizations, research institutions, and creators may digitally sign their content. That would allow people to verify not only the information itself, but also its source. At the same time, provenance tracking technologies are improving rapidly. These systems record how information spreads across the internet. Today, when an image is copied thousands of times, its original source often disappears. But future systems may allow us to trace information back to where it first originated. Imagine being able to answer a simple question. Who created this first? That could fundamentally change how trust works online. What's fascinating is that humanity has faced similar challenges before. When the printing press was invented, fake documents spread. When photography became popular, people worried about manipulation. When television emerged, concerns grew about the influence of images. And when the internet connected the world, misinformation exploded. Every major technological breakthrough created new problems. But history tells us something important. Each time, society adapted. Each time, new systems of trust emerged. So what should we do now? At Hope Reactor, we do not believe AI will destroy truth, because humanity has faced challenges like this before. Every new technology creates new risks. But throughout history, societies have responded. Rules were established. Laws were created. New technologies were developed to solve the problems caused by previous ones. AI is no different. Yes, we are living through a period of uncertainty. But over time, technologies such as content credentials, digital signatures, and provenance tracking are likely to become more widespread. Systems designed to protect trust will continue to evolve. The problem is not AI itself. The problem is that technology often advances faster than the rules that govern it. And until those systems catch up, something else becomes essential: digital literacy. Trusting something simply because it looks real is no longer enough. Trusting something because a famous person said it is no longer enough. The future belongs to people who ask questions. Where did this come from? Does it match other evidence? Can it be verified? Perhaps 10 years from now, the ability to evaluate information will be as important as reading and writing. AI will continue to improve. Fake content will become even more convincing. But the technologies that verify truth will improve as well. That is why there is reason for optimism. The future may not be a world where nothing can be trusted. It may become a world where truth can finally be verified. And if history is any guide, humanity will adapt once again. Before you go, consider one final question. What if tomorrow you were shown the single, most important piece of evidence in your life, but nobody could prove it was real? A world where truth exists but cannot be trusted. That may be the greatest risk we face, which is why the answer is not to fear technology. The answer is to strengthen our ability to evaluate it, to think critically, to verify before believing, and to support the systems that help protect trust. The future of trust will not be handed to us. It will be built by us. What do you think? How will we tell the difference between truth and deception 10 years from now? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to explore humanity's challenges and hopes for the future, consider subscribing. This is Hope Reactor. 10 years from now, will you be able to explain not just what you believe, but why you believe it?